Hey guys, wanted to do a review on my bug out loadout. And it's pretty much for when crap hits the fan. This is what I take. It's designed for high mobility and low weight. But anyways, let's start with my pistol that I've chosen. And before we get started, we'll do a safety check. Nothing in the mag well, nothing in the chamber. This is a 6-hour P365 XL. And the reason I chose this pistol, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking I'm crazy for choosing this as a actual sidearm that I would use to put on my leg, but is the ergonomics of the pistol. It's a smaller pistol, and they come with 12-round mags. I have purchased some extended mags to give it that 15 rounds. And they come with some pretty good sights. It's the X-rays. Tritium, they'll glow, both rear and front. The barrel is about 3.7 inches long, and the width of the pistol is about 1.1 inches. It comes with a flat face trigger, and it breaks right at that 90-degree angle. But basically, this is a light pistol, and it's pretty accurate up to about 25 meters. I'm sure you could go a little bit further, but with a pistol, I wasn't looking for just, some serious range. This is more of a get off me pistol, or if I had to rely on this and fall back to it. This is a reliable pistol. I've put many rounds through it, and it hasn't failed me yet. Not only that, but Black Hawk makes a holster for it, and this holster is pretty unique for me because it's somewhat of a thigh rig. You have to buy, when you buy this, it comes as a hip holster. You can buy an attachment that allows this holster to hang at the bottom of your belt, and it comes with a thigh strap. And that kind of gives you this thigh rig setup. It also comes with a swivel mount for your thigh secure. That way when you're running, or you got to kneel down, or you want to sit down, it actually adjusts with your leg. It'll swivel. But what makes this holster so appealing is that there is a lever in here. Rather than it being on the traditional Black Hawk holsters on the outside, they got this little push button. Instead, you move this inward like a lever with your thumb, and it gives you a natural draw. When you go to pull your pistol, your thumb automatically hits that anyways, and allows for a quick draw. It's one of the fastest drawing holsters I've ever owned, if not the fastest. And for it to have a secure like it does, it makes it extremely nifty. But yeah, this is the 6-hour P365, and like I said, 25 meters. That's really all I wanted out of this. And it, like I said, the size of the pistol, the weight of the pistol, it's really good. And not only that, but the dependability of it. Next, we're going to move on to the rifle carbine that I chose, and we'll do a safety check. This is a Kel-Tec Sub 2K, and here you can see the face of the bolt because it's folded. But yeah, there's nothing in there, no magazine inside the mag well. But the reason I chose this gun is because, well, for one, it's chambered in 9mm, just like my 6-hour. So these guys share ammo, which makes it pretty versatile for me, because say I get into some crap and I have to use, you know, my Kel-Tec, which accepts Glock 19 mags. And I'm able to get out of that crap. Well, I can reload my Kel-Tec mags with 9mm from my 6-hour, should I ever need it. But we'll just go ahead and unfold it. And this gun required a lot of money to put into it in order to get it up to par. When you buy it, and I'll just go ahead and let you guys see this. When you buy it, it comes pretty bare bones. The trigger is subpar. And you know, that trigger right there, I've got an M Carbo trigger in there. I believe I spent roughly about $200 or $300 to put in it. And it's a pain in the butt to do it yourself, but it is doable. But with the trigger upgrade, and then, you know, I've got a, it comes with a polymer trigger, and it is flimsy. You'll want to get that steel trigger in there. But anyways, the reason I chose this weapon is because it's light. It's minimalistic, and it's highly controllable. I haven't just put a lot of distance on this because, well, for one, I don't have an outdoor range just right near me at the moment, and I've only shot this thing inside indoors. At 25 meters, it's, you know, it's dead on, just like any rifle platform. And as you can tell, I put the muzzle brake, everything from the inside to the muzzle brake is M Carbo. This is a Valkyrie Olight, which is pretty daggum bright, and it's rechargeable. And in some cases that's good, in some cases it's bad. If you lose power, well, you know, the only way to get that charged is if you got something to plug it into. If it took batteries, well, you could pack more batteries. So that's kind of the up and down about the Valkyrie Olight. 6-hour Romeo 5. Really good sight. It goes well with the Kel-Tec setup. And, you know, it's got really good co-witness with your iron sights. The iron sight rear, however, it comes pretty subpar, like I said, with a plastic rear sight. And when you try to look through that peephole, it was so small you'd have to bury your face or your cheek into the stock in order to line up your iron sight. So I spent the extra money at M Carbo and replaced it with one of theirs, and all it does is just, they opened up the peephole and it gives you a heck of a lot of eye relief, and definitely a hell of a lot more comfortable to shoot. And then obviously this is the M Carbo flip mount, so, you know, if you need to fold it up, pack it away, you can, and you ain't got to worry about removing the sight. But yeah, this weapon stock weighs about 4.25 pounds, 4 1/4. Now granted, it's probably a little bit heavier since I've added some of these attachments and whatnot. Probably right at 5 pounds, but it's still extremely controllable to shoot. And it's definitely, if you got the money and if you can find one to buy, it's definitely worth getting, because it makes it simple to carry something in a rifle platform that is extremely light for long distances. If you're having to walk or sprint, you know, climb, this thing is not encumbersome. Oh yeah, and I want to touch on this. You'll want to get an extended mag release. The one it comes with is like crazy tiny, so you'll definitely want an extended mag release. But all in all, this weapon, I think I got it for 480 bucks. This is the Gen 2. Apparently the Gen 1s doesn't have the threaded barrel on it. So you wouldn't be able to put a muzzle brake, or I don't know, if you want to, you put a silencer on. I'm sure it'll stay pretty quiet for a 9mm platform. But the overall length of this weapon is 30 inches. And this one in particular takes Glock 19 mags. And I like the fact that it takes these mags, because you can go with a 15-round mag like you see here, but I've also got 30-round mags. So it kind of helps with the versatility. Like if I'm not expecting any crap, I can put in my 9mm, or my 15-round mags, and it really does reduce the profile of the weapon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a review and kind of give you, maybe you guys might have some ideas, or you were thinking about a minimalist build that you guys would use, or do you want to use. But yeah, this is it, man.